My brother wanted to be a cop because he wanted to help people, and that is the way he has always been. Now, he may have sacrificed his career, but in the process, he saved the lives of many innocent people, and I am proud of him. And I would think that you on the board would be proud to have him back on the police force. That's all I have to say.
Anybody like to question Dr. Jones?
Yes, I think there are a few of us who would like to ask a few questions. Hobart?
I'd like to talk to you about your part in Duke Lavery's fake death.
I'd be interested in that, too.
Same here.
I also would be interested in that very subject.
If your brother was so concerned about the lives of their other people, why wasn't he concerned about putting your family in jeopardy?
No, he was very worried. So was I.
With all due respect, I think this line of questioning is quite
And
irrelevant.
excuse me, aren't there times when the police ask ordinary civilians for help?
Doctor, weren't you worried about filing a phony death certificate?
I was.
Don't you think your brother was asking a great deal of you to risk your professional career?
Yeah, I certainly did it first.
And you don't now?
If I may say something here.
By all means.
Perhaps some of us are trying to find out if Frisco has changed since he was terminated from the force.
What difference would it make if I've changed or not? Huh? I mean, I don't like my brother having to go through this type of question.
Hold it. Now, listen, this is my problem. Now, no, I didn't want to do this. But he didn't hold a gun to my head and force me to. And it's very simple. If the mob hadn't been stopped, my wife and my child would be in even greater danger.
Gentlemen, I don't think that Frisco Jones is on trial here for his past actions. They're over with. And as Dr. Jones says, what he believed then, he doesn't believe any longer.
He could have fooled me.
We have no more questions, Dr. Jones.
I don't know if I helped any or not.
Thanks, Doc.
Take care.
The review board would like to call Mrs. Jones, Felicia Jones, to speak.
Jake. What? As bad as I want to be a cop, I don't want Felicia to go through this.
Frisco, just sit there and cool it, okay? Just cool it.
When Frisco told me that he wanted to be a policeman, I knew that would be the only thing that would make him happy. And he was happy. And he was working very hard at the academy, and it was a big struggle. And then there was the termination. And it was terrible. It was really terrible. And I don't ever want to see him go through something like that again. I don't know what else to say except that he's a wonderful husband. And he's a wonderful cop.
Felicia?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a question. I know it's been very hard on Frisco, and as we can all see, it's been extremely hard on you. I would like to know how you feel about him going back to the police force.
He's my husband. And if he's happy, I'm happy.
I have a
Thank
question. It has to be with the time when you and your husband were fugitives from justice. Did he force you to escape?
Well, I don't know what you mean by force. I was framed, and I got scared, and I wanted to run.
Knowing full well that you were a key suspect in a theft and embezzlement case?
No, that's okay. I don't mind talking about this.
You don't?
No, I don't. The frame-up was designed to get Frisco off the case and stop the whole investigation. If we hadn't have run, my husband would have been killed.
In essence, the question is this, Mrs. Jones. Can Frisco be a team member or not?
You should ask him. He doesn't need any more character witnesses, but if he does, I'm sure you could ask just about anybody in Port Charles. They'd stand up for him.
Well, taking your suggestion, Mrs. Jones. Okay. Will you please come forward, Mr. Jones?
Do you want to make a statement, Frisco?
A statement. Well, I don't even know if I know what a statement is.
Just say what you feel. Why don't you tell us why you want to come back on the police force?
What I feel. Well, that might be easier. Or harder. I don't know. Okay. You see, I was raised to help people, like my brother, Tony. Our parents raised us that way. And he does that as a doctor. And I felt the best way I could do that was to become a cop. Now, I broke some rules as a rookie cop. We've already talked about that. But I didn't break them for the fun of it. I broke them because I was onto something big. At least I thought I was. And I'm afraid that I have not changed. It's very flattering to get a letter from Robert Scorpio saying that the WSB would possibly accept me. Maybe I'd be more acceptable there, I don't know. But that would mean leaving Port Charles. And I don't want to do that. And it would mean leaving my wife, who I love very much, and I don't want to do that. And I'm not looking for excuses. But I saved a few people's lives by my behavior, and I think it was worth it. And I can honestly tell you, I have not changed, and I don't plan on it. It's tough to say, too, because I know I just threw any chance I had of getting back on the force away there. You know, it's funny. I never felt happier or prouder than when I wore that uniform.
Frisco, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
It's because it's all down the drain, Felicia.
No, don't say that.
Did you see the looks on their faces?
Honey, that doesn't mean anything.
I've had it with this police force. I've had it.
No, don't say that.
I could kick myself for begging like that.
You weren't begging.
A man has pride, you know that?
I know.
And I just took mine and threw it out the door in there.
It's just because you care about your job and you care about what happens to people.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I care a little too much.
Where are you going?
I just want to get out of here. I can't stay here, okay?
I might want to talk to you some more.
Well, I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Well, you can't just walk out on the hearing.
No, it's the other way around, Felicia. This police department walked out on me. I am never going to beg to anyone for anything again.
Please, just stay for me.
I'm sorry, baby. I can't.
Because a man does what he has to do.
Yeah, something like that. You know I gotta keep my pride.
Of course. You gotta do what you gotta do.